Hi guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you the Echo forecast by Luxalgo. Now this is free to use on TradingView. All you need to do is go to indicators at the top, search for Echo forecast and you can add it to your chart. And these are the settings I'm currently using. Evaluation window set to 500, forecast mode, similarity. So this indicator aims to look at the current price action and see in the evaluation window what price action is the most similar. And it uses the logic, hey, if this price action is the most similar, then we're going to see this price action again. So you can see it's predicting we see this price action as highlighted in green again in the future. So we can see it forecasted here. And this is a nice little indicator. It's an experimental indicator to forecast future price action. Of course, forecasting future price action exactly is basically impossible. Predicting it to this degree of accuracy is basically impossible. But it's very interesting to see, hey, if it did this in the past, maybe it will do this again in the future, which is a very, very common way to look at the markets. You see that on Twitter, you see that on YouTube. People pull up the past and they say, hey, Bitcoin did this price action. Maybe it's going to do this again in the future. So really, really handy for that use case. To make your chart cleaner, of course, you can load up the settings and you can hide the area. So all you now have is a simple little line on your chart. Minimal, takes up no space, won't interfere with moving averages because it's offset to the right of the price action. And it's a nice little experimental thing to have on your chart just to give you some extra confluence in your trading. So the great thing you can do and the amazing thing you can do is you don't only have to forecast price action. You can forecast anything you want. If I want to forecast an oscillator, I can do that. So I've loaded up the RSI on my chart. If you drag the Echo onto the RSI, you double click the Echo and you select source and you set it as the RSI. Well, now look, we're forecasting the RSI, not only the price action. So we can see here, it's basically predicting we see this green area, this green action in the price, in the RSI again. And it's basically saying, hey, maybe the RSI is going to do this. Now, of course, like I've said before, it's impossible to forecast with that level of accuracy. But it's always interesting to see, okay, we've analyzed the past, and we've looked at the past. This is what may happen in the future based off previous events. So just as an example how you'd use this in your analysis, you'd say, hey, look, the Echo is basically saying we're going to cool off on this move. Bitcoin's had a large run. Of course, this can be used on any assets, Forex, whatever. But it's saying, hey, Bitcoin's going to cool off, which is totally reasonable. And it may consolidate here for a little bit. And then maybe we'll go on one more wave up, another impulse up, because of course we see the RSI is forecasted to go up again and it's forecasted to become overbought. And the fact is we're actually getting a divergence before the divergence, which is obviously something most people have never seen before, extremely uncommon because this indicator doesn't exist anywhere else. But it's basically predicting, hey, the next wave up might be the final wave, because if we're making a higher high and it's forecasting the RSI to make a lower high, hey, the next wave up may be our last and final wave. So it's really interesting to analyze the market in this way. You can apply this to anything you want. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you found this video interesting, and let me know in the comment section what you'd like to see me cover next.